In 2014, we had a major water crisis in Charleston, West Virginia, or really Kanawha County. Now, this was caused by Freedom Industries, who had a tank that had leaked for an unspecified amount of time and had leaked approximately 5,000 to 10,000 gallons of a chemical called MCHM into the Elk River, which went into an intake for our water supply. Now, the water crisis had lasted about a week or two, and many complained in the beginning of a god-awful licorice smell coming from the water. So anytime you had driven through Charleston, West Virginia, you get a really strong smell of licorice, which is the smell of the chemical MCHM. And MCHM is used to clean coal so it won't produce as much ash. Now, at about this time, there was 5 to 6 people hospitalized due to complications after drinking or bathing in the water, because you couldn't drink, use, cook with, bathe in the water at all. And because it would cause nausea, vomiting, skin rashes, eye irritation, all that kind of good stuff. So about 5 to 6 people were hospitalized, nothing serious, and they were discharged a couple days later. But it caused a lot of issues within Kanawha County, because anytime you had water shipped into Rite Aid, CVS, Walmart, it was stripped from the shelves within maybe 30 minutes. Water was scraped away, people were buying containers, people were coming in from out of state bringing water. You had people like Nestle and Coke donating water, and a lot of it was rationed. So you'd probably get 4 gallons a person, or, it made it very hard on many of our residents, especially the elderly. But it also made it hard on businesses who used this water to cook, to clean, to wash their hands after they used the bathroom, and they couldn't do that anymore, so a lot of them had to shut down until it was over and cleared and done. Now, after all of this had occurred, they had many conferences, one in which Gary Southern, the man who bought out Freedom Industries in 2013, said that he had just wanted to go home, and it had been a long day, and that he just wanted to end the conference, and one of the reporters had stood up and said, "We're not done here. It's been a long day for us too," and forced him to stay and answer a few more questions. Or when the chief executive of Freedom Industries had went on camera and sipped on a bottle of water when the majority of us didn't have water at the time. There was a lot of offense, which ended in a $1 million settlement for hundreds of thousands of residents in West Virginia. And I think everybody had gotten about $400 apiece, $100 to $400. And a lot of businesses had been settled with too. And the aftermath, I don't think anybody really heard from Freedom Industries except for January 11th, the day after they found the leak, and it had been released and everybody had been told. Nobody heard from them again. And there was actually, later in June, another leak of some chemicals into the Elk River, but it wasn't as bad, and it wasn't something that needed immediate attention because it wasn't on such a large scale. But this crisis caused so much heartbreak, and it tied a state together and brought many people together in such a hard times when MCHM had gotten into the water. And I hope we never see another crisis like this again, but that was it. It was a week and it was done. And we moved on, and it's been 4 years now. So, but yeah. Bye.